productivity obliterating video here. Vampire Survivors did a nightmarishly good job of smashing the games industry into the ground harder than I want Brendan Lee Mulligan to Dungeons and Dragons all over me. Did I really write that as my intro? These are the games in that genre that I would actively recommend, because there are a lot of clones. We're narrowing it down to the stuff that you actually want to play. Must play. Is this getting censored because it's in the first 2 minutes of the video? This game feels like a bridge between Hades and Vampire Survivors, in that they saw all of the incredibly attractive deities in Hades and looked at the incredibly addictive gameplay loop of Vamp Survivors and said, I want it to be rough! This script is so... The game is actively more difficult than Vampire Survivors. That's not a knock. There's also more stuff to find on the maps. So... Oh my god, that character's thighs are so big. There are two different... Sorry, there's one Touhou game on this list. It's called Tokyo Gensokyoko Survivors. I mean, Touhou Gensokyoko... Okay. I cannot pronounce this. This game is also cheap. Most games on this list are cheap. And it has Resident Evil style inventory mechanics. And the music is kind of fine. It's a very small bite-sized game. It's not like a premiere version, so this is more like a soft recommendation. But I would still check it out because it's bite-sized, compact, and it does what it wants to do, which is give you Vampire Survivors, but do it in Touhou. Never, ever underestimate HOLOLIVE fans. There's a HOLOLIVE fan game with more content than a lot of paid games I've played that is absolutely free, called HoloCure Save the Fans. So in this game, there's a fishing minigame, an AFK farming resource system, and 40 characters. Why is this game free? No, actively, this game is arguably more content in it than, like, an RPG. What is this? If the game teaches me anything, it's that you should never actively underestimate HOLOLIVE fans. There's also a gacha system built in that costs nothing. This game is meant to burn hundreds of your hours, which is why you should absolutely download it right now on Steam. The last game I would recommend that you'd play, you know, other than like Social and Survivors, which you already know about. This is why it's not in the video. Is Bone Razor Minions. This game is made by a freak. It's also $5, terminally on sale, and has around 20 to 40 hours of content. So get this, you know how most games are flaky on summoning minions? Especially for necromancers? This is the only game that has ever had the audacity to actively give you a bunch of minions. Unlike most games, this game gives you more than like 3 skeletons. It gives you even like 15 skeletons sometimes. There are also like 20 classes. Each one has different armies, different mechanics, and most importantly, they're all fun to play to most people, except maybe the sorcerer class. But I don't really know how to win with that one. Your units and relics can be upgraded mid-runs. The only weird thing about this game are the controls for keyboard. They aren't really moddable off-rip. So, you know, I can't really say that it's perfect, but it is nearly perfect as a game. So let's Bone Zone! Plus, the game is adorable. Could probably run on a GLaDOS potato. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'm a desperate number guy. Goldfish.